But yeah, so alright, I should probably change the title too. Alright, now we're all set. So, get started. Yeah, I said that, like, I can't really compare the first three Wild Arms games to 4 and 5. A, because I played the first three a long time ago, so I'd basically just be judging it off of nostalgia. And also on 4, they changed almost every system involved in the game. And then 5 refined on it. So, all things considered, like, what I basically came down to was that 5 is the better game overall. Like, no question about that. Like, it's got way more to it. Just everything about it is more polished and works better. Except that it has a pretty standard, hero's journey, shonen style story. Whereas 4 had a story that kind of pinballed back and forth between like being like so shonen that it's cringy to being really dark. Like a lot of really dark things happen in that game. And despite the fact that I feel that Wild Arms 5 is a way better game altogether, I do kind of feel that 4 had some more emotional moments to it. Also, I didn't mention this before, but one other thing. I kind of liked the boss battles in 4 better because that game had a huge stat crunch to it. So battles didn't amount to like bosses having huge health pools and basically chipping away at them like the way they do in 5 and pretty much every other JRPG out there. Almost all the bosses in 4 have hardly any health to them. Keep it here so I can while I'm talking. Almost all the bosses in 4 had barely any health to them, but they had some kind of puzzle element to the fight. Whereas once you figured out the puzzle, they were usually dead in 2 or 3 hits. And I kind of like that puzzle aspect to it. And then, like I said, the fact that it's not just, you basically spamming your best attack until they die, which 5 did kind of start leaning into towards the end. This was the first. It was Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey, and then Last Story. So this is technically the first the first game that Mistwalker made when he made the studio. Let's go ahead and start. I don't know if you can change the difficulty mid-game, so just for safety's sake, I'm gonna go to normal. Yeah, I did. So, if you ever, like, next time you want to redeem the game, like, it's up there. Yeah, I got Last Story working. Character designer Akira Toriyama, so everyone looks like Goku. Hmm. You know, for the longest time, I kept thinking that my 360 controller, how it would always keep disconnecting, I thought it was the USB port in my PC. It might be the actual controller. I have another one that came when I bought the 360, but it's wireless and needs batteries. I may want to consider using that for this. And we're only going to play for a couple hours today till stream ends, and then won't be back till Tuesday morning, so that'll give me some time to get that set up. Damn. That's what it is, and that's what I'm saying. I think the actual USB for this controller is, like, dying. Because they only have, like, a certain lifetime of being plugged and unplugged. I don't know that it came with a USB. It's literally still in the shrink wrap. I never bothered to open it up because I have this wired one. It might, like I said, I'd have to look at it. I just hadn't bothered since I had the wired one that I'd been using all this time. But I'll figure something out before we come back to this on Tuesday.
The land shark is coming! Run to the platform! Shoo! Shoo! Where are you? No, he wouldn't.
Playable.
I'm sorry, did I scare the baby?
Don't worry about it, Fushira. Anyway, I hear Shu is missing. I'm sure that Shu is well hidden. Try not to worry too much.
Everything's gone. Landon, be strong for your newborn girl. You're right, I've got to protect my family.
That land shark won't get my puppy. I'm holding him real tight.
Spirit of the earth, spare us your wrath.
We've been enduring this for the past 10 years.
Seen Shu?
Shu, not since he went out with Jiro.
Got to hang tight. If we wait this out, the land shark will leave. Have you seen Shu? Your grandson? No, I haven't seen him. Jiro is missing too. Fushia, calm down. Times like these, we elders need to set a good example. Can't be still while Shu is missing. Calm down yourself. Well, they said it's been happening for the last 10 years, so I guess you could probably assume that they built the village here way before this started happening.
much longer will this go on?
Did you find Shu down there? It seems that nobody knows where he is. I don't see anybody down there. Why don't you go check around the stairs again? Don't worry about us here. Why don't you go check over by the stairs?
Hey, look! Who's that?
Hey, Fashira, look over there. Ain't that your grandson? What?
Shu!
All right, Land Shark, come and get it! I won't give up! Ever!
Playable. Checkpoint.
It's all you, Shu! Everything's set, just like we planned!
Okay, here we go!
Jiro!
What does he think he's doing down there?
Mother, father, you watch! We're going to get that land shark!
Jiro, are you out of your mind?
No, Jiro! Come back here! There's nothing you can do! You can't hurt that monster!
We won't know what we can or can't do unless we try!
Damn it, it's hard as a rock. Shu, there's a weak spot on the left. Aim for it.
Come on, Shu, stay focused! Stick to the plan! We're counting on you!
I won't give up!
What are you doing? Don't just stand there, run away! You can't fight that thing with a tiny little dagger! Shu, you have to run!
No way! I won't turn back until I've at least done some damage to this bastard!
Language, young man.
Playable.
Shu, we have to stick to the plan. Go around front and get the land shark's attention. Be dangerous when it comes for you, but I know you can do it. Alright, leave it to me. What should we do about Kluk?
Get back up there, Fluke!
I just save your hide and you yell at me.
It's dangerous down here!
I know, but I want to avenge my mom and dad.
right, land shark. Get ready to become mincemeat.
Playable.
Thank you, Shu. I'm sure my parents are cheering from heaven. You did it, Shu. Let's find out where this thing came from.
Oh no, you don't!
What are you doing?
Luke, you don't have to do this! Save yourself! Let go of the rope!
Let go! If I let go now, I'll die!
Hey, Simato.
Playable.
That looks like a treasure chest.
Jiro! Cloak!
Where are we?
Hey, are you guys all right?
I think so.
What about the land shark?
Don't worry. It looks like it's broken.
Shu, isn't this...
The ancient ruins.
The ancient ruins?
Yeah, Jiro and I go exploring here all the time. We made the net for metals we found here.
That's correct.
Wait a minute. It's forbidden for us to be in the ruins, isn't it?
That's the point!
Jiro, I hope you know that hanging around with Shu is liable to get you killed one day.
Perhaps. But we wanted to destroy that land shark. For you, Kluk. You know?
Huh?
I mean, you and the other villagers have lost their families to the land shark. And I figured we couldn't go on running away forever, you know? Listen, Kluk. Shu didn't drag me into this. I made up my own mind.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so harsh. But if that is what you were thinking, then I'd really have wanted to be in on this from the start.
It doesn't matter. The three of us somehow managed to stop that thing.
But not for long.
I thought I had it right.
You know, Kluk, you don't have to rub it in.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Jiro, we've been to a lot of areas of the ruins before, but this is a first, isn't it?
Yeah. There's lots of places we haven't been. It's not that surprising we turned up in a place we don't recognize.
Join.
I kind of find the little Siri messages kind of funny. The like join and playable. Nah, they're kind of funny. Playable. Join.
Detected.
Detected. Yeah, it has a good opening so far. Yep. Like, it's Sakaguchi writing and directing, Uematsu doing the music, and Akira Toriyama doing the character art, so... It's almost basically like a Dragon Quest game without, you know, the normal Dragon Quest composer, which honestly sounds like a plus to me. It's a poop snake.
What was that? A monster I've never seen before.
We're awfully far down, aren't we?
We better find a way out.
Playable.
Playable. Yeah, I'm already kind of digging this game so far.
Item.
Which... That's the sad thing, is that so many, like... Granted, I've only played Lost Odyssey and now this, but... Just the
Lost.
like, what I'm getting from just those two so far... It's a real shame that Mistwalker seems to have this very, like, ironclad policy of not putting out ports to their games. Like, imagine if this and Lost Odyssey were, like, released on everything.
Detected. Defend.
Nah, I don't know that they'll ever get annoying. Over the many years, I've developed a very strong tolerance to, like, little annoyances like that. And even then, I mean, the mobile game they did is Fantasian, which, from what I understand, is actually really good. It's just their, like I said, it's just their policy of only releasing their games on one platform. And usually it being a platform that at the time is not,
Lost.
you know, a popular option for JRPGs.
Detected.
Gee, what does she use for a weapon? Doesn't seem like it says. Like, Jiro's throwing something.
Item.
Oh, I didn't even know they did Terra Battle. I thought Fantasian's the only one they did.
Detected.
Wow. That's a little hard to aim. Okay, it looks like she's also attacking from range. And it's got the an end of battle theme that's like legally not the Final Fantasy end of battle theme. Like close, but just enough to be legally distinct. Jiro, you know what this is? Not sure, it's the first time I've seen anything like it. Jiro, we gotta get out of here first. Oh yeah, sorry, Clue.
Join.
Missing any other treasure chests? Obviously besides that one just appeared. So I have a feeling it might be important. So far, all the treasure chests have had a poop snake by them.
Item. Playable.
Ten attack. Leave it on him. He's already the DPS with just one more attack than the rest of them. Alright, night, Lost. Sleep well. We'll see you around later. Yeah, it makes a good first impression.
Item.
The land shark!
What's going on? What's happening?
What it looks like.
Join.
Fine. Was Phoenix Talon not a accessory? Oh, Phoenix Talon is a Phoenix Down. Okay.
Item. Locked.
Do you think that maybe we could be in the land shark's secret base?
A secret base? In the sky?
Then we better be careful. You two stay close to me, all right?
You show off.
I am not showing off, Kluk. What was that?
What is this?
Let me go! Let go of me! What are you?
Watch your mouth! Enough, Zabo! These worms are still our guests.
Still our guests!
I was the one who invited them here.
My apologies, sir.
Who are you?
It's any wonder they're so audacious. They're children.
The children! The children! The children!
No surprise with such rudeness coming from children.
So it was you controlling the land shark!
Land shark?
Land shark!
So that's what it's called in your world. I dare say your annual encounters with the land shark have been quite amusing.
You bastard!
Yeah, I think I saw before that they'd put the release date for both of those. I'm gonna say this is unwinnable.
You are so pathetic. No intelligence at all. Will they really serve my purpose?
My purpose?
Shu, you okay?
Yeah, are you alright?
I'm fine. It doesn't hurt. I won't give up.
So, you're the one that controls the land shark. You killed my mom and dad!
Why do you attack our village?
I wanted to hear your screams.
Who do you think you are?
Damn you!
Zabo, we're done. Take them away.
Take them away!
Sir.
I won't be defeated! Not now, not ever! I won't give up!
Why are we?
We're being pulled up. What's going on?
I know why. It's because I said I won't give up.
I don't care what it is, as long as we make it out of this.
I don't know. No matter what they do with the remake of it, I'm sure they're gonna piss off a lot of people.
Item. Item.
And see, therein lies the problem. They don't need to change anything other than making, like, you know, updating the graphics.
Item.
But do you really think they'll be able to stop themselves from changing stuff?
Item.
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to step into this teleporter thing, but I'm just gonna check the doors just in case.
What are these?
Swallow the spheres.
Hey, did you hear that? I sure did.
There's a voice in my head.
Who are you? Where are you? Come out!
Do not be afraid. I'm a friend.
A friend?
Can we trust it?
Well then, show yourself!
Something's coming!
Yeah, I know. And you know, it's Akira Toriyama. He's his art style is very distinct, to put it kindly. I bought a system for 4. Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey, Infinite Undiscovery, and Magna Carta 2. Which, I actually bought the games for cheap way before I got the system, and then I waited around until I could get the system for pretty cheap also. Yeah, those are the only JRPGs that came out for the 360 that hadn't been released on other things. Or at least the only ones that hadn't been released on anything else that I had interest in. Blue Dragon, this one, Lost Odyssey, Infinite Undiscovery, and Magna Carta 2. Although technically Magna Carta 2 is a Korean RPG. Oddly enough, the first game, because the one that I played on PS2 is actually the second game, and Magna Carta 2 on 360, oddly enough, is the third game in the series. The first one was on PC only, and apparently not too long ago it got a translation patch. Any more of them?
Let's shut this door.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the main selling point that caught my attention on the PS2 version. I remember hearing about it in like a video game, like an Electronic Gaming Monthly or a Game Pro or one of those magazines. It was apparently like a famous Korean artist did the art for it.
That was close.
Oh no!
At this rate, they're going to break through the doors.
They just don't know when to give up, do they? Hey, this looks like the Land Shark, a miniature version of it.
It does. Do you think we could ride it out of here?
How do we operate this?
We'll figure something out.
What if we can't?
Swallow the light spheres.
It's you again. Whoever you are, if you're watching us, how about giving us a hand?
I can't yet reveal myself.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
We're running out of time.
Swallow the spheres. Then you can control the Mechant. Hurry.
Let's give it a shot.
We just have to trust it.
Hey, you with the weird voice. You're responsible if anything bad happens to us.
Join.
What happens if I don't? But yeah, Magna Carta was actually like, it's 3 games. I'm thinking the first one, I guess, is more like a duology, because it's like the first one was a PC game. It was called Magna Carta Phantom of Avalanche, and then the second game, which is the same protagonist as the first game that I played on stream a couple of years ago, was Magna Carta Tears of Blood, or I think the original translation was Crimson Stigmata, but they changed it to Tears of Blood in the US and added a really cheesy 80s theme song called Tears of Blood to it. And then, of course, Magna Carta 2 came out on 360. So it was kind of similar to Persona 2, where we only had eternal punishment for the longest time without innocent sin. Like, there were a couple of parts in the game that felt odd, obviously because you're supposed to know a lot of these characters from beforehand from playing the first game, but, you know, you could make it out through context clues. But I was kind of shocked. I want to say about 6 months or so ago, there's a ROM site that I look at, and they had a fan, like on romhacking.net, they had a fan translation for the first game on PC. Although you do still have, since it's an older PC game, you still have to run through some tricks to get it to work that I'm not sure I want to deal with.
Here goes. It burns!
Choking hazard.
It hurts. I don't think this was such a good idea.
My shadow!
Mine too.
What's going on here?
What's going on?
Hey, weird voice! Tell us what's happening here!
Yeah, once again, Kira Toriyama. Now that we have our shadows, we have jobs. Yeah. That was still kind of the problem with when I played Lost Odyssey. I'm pretty sure they would have been a lot faster had I realized you could install before I got to Disc 3. I wonder if this is an infinite amount of enemies, or if we just kill all of these and they're gone. Because right now, this is just free XP.
Rank up. New skill.
Yeah, because remember the 360 had proprietary hard drives. Like, you couldn't just put any hard drive you want into it. I think I'm just supposed to go to the vehicle and leave, but this is free experience. Like, they pretty much all die in one hit, and I get to go before them, so... Let's put Jiro back in the front so he can do full damage. I think he's only getting half damage because he's in the back. I'm also willing to bet that killing all of these is an achievement.
Rank up. New skill.
Like, it doesn't look like there's an infinite amount of them. They're definitely not coming back. Yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's a Cthulhu fish, kind of in the SpongeBob style. That was basically the instructions that I gave to the artist who made it. It's actually getting hard to hit them since there isn't a bunch of them around anymore. This should be the last one. Persona, Stand, Shadow. A lot of names. Those are too afraid to come in.
There's so many!
Hurry! Hurry!
Here we go!
You sure you know how to fly this thing?
Yeah, stanza from JoJo.
I won't give up!
Maybe we should.
Hurry! We gotta get out!
Hey, are you guys all right?
That was close. Ah!
Clue!
Whoa!
Hey, my arm doesn't hurt anymore. It's healed. Thank you, Jiro.
Who, me?
Yeah, that's right, you! You healed her with that weird shadow!
Then this must be magic.
Must be.
What I was thinking was, I need to help Kluk and heal her wounds quickly. Then my shadow appeared. It was like my feelings were transformed into power. Or it felt like that anyway.
You mean your feelings turn into power in the form of a shadow?
That must be it!
This power could have something to do with our feelings.
Man, I'm thirsty. Shoot, there's a waterfall over there. Oh,
Join.
Join.
Item. 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 Item.
Elish, this water really hits the spot. I feel magic power like before. It's true, that's so strange. Okay, now we're feeling good, let's hurry back to Talta Village. Right.
Join.
Join. Not seeing an exit. Well, it does have 3 games. It's this one, Blue Dragon Plus, and Blue Dragon Awakened Shadow. Both of the other 2 were for the DS. Like, one's an action RPG, and the other one's a tactical turn-based. If you push it, it might move.
Join.
No, they were all 3, like, all 3 of them are direct sequels. Like, they're with these same characters. I don't know. Other than, you know, the shadow aspect. Besides that, I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see as we play it. Yeah, Blue Dragon Plus and Blue Dragon Awakened Shadow are direct sequels. Like, they're the same cast of characters. Just they were for the DS. I'm guessing that red section in the middle probably gives it more power if you can land on it. Yeah, I ended up having to get a digital copy of this. Like, I had the physical, but as it turns out, one of the discs was, like, after I played Lost Odyssey, when I finally realized you could install them, I went to go install all the other games that I bought onto the system. And it turns out one of the discs for my physical Blue Dragon was, like, it was scratched or something, it wasn't readable. So I ended up just buying a digital copy. Yeah, I don't know either. I've never tried. Damn, that fills up really fast though to try to hit that red point in the middle. You can get the monsters to fight each other? Let's see that. Yay! Finding treasure inside a pool.
What's that?
Another land shark?
Let's go see.
Playable.
It looks like enemies run away from you if you're out-level them by enough. Because all the poo snakes are running away from me. Fight for my entertainment. I think we can push this boulder over.
Lost.
Hey, look, there's a treasure chest. Can we get it somehow? I have to think of a way.
Join. Red. Item.
Yeah, it was a bot. Kick rocks, get money.
Nothing.
Thought maybe I could climb that.
Red.
This tree fell over. Looks like we can climb up.
Red. Item. Item.
So maybe it just passively gives it to your black mages? Man, there's literally stuff everywhere. Okay, so I'm literally gonna have... This game is encouraging you to just mash the examine button on everything. Maybe it's only in dungeons. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Maybe it's only in dungeons. If so, I wonder how much I might have missed in that first one.
Nothing. Detected.
I got a bad feeling about what's ahead. Looks like we better be careful.
Detected.
Yep, she knows Flare now. Actually cheaper than Wind. Okay, that time I got it in the red. Definitely seemed to be better. That's weird, why'd I only catch one of them? Okay, these things have quite a bit of HP to them.
Are you guys all right?
Hey, how come we can't use this magic?
You mean healing magic?
Yeah, you and I are always doing the attacking, and Jiro's doing the healing. Maybe we each have a specific magic.
Yeah, I was about to talk about that too. It definitely feels, especially in battle, it feels like it's struggling to keep frame rate.
It's a sheep tribe camp. Thank goodness. Let's rest for a little while.
Join. Item.
Oh, I'm sure it would probably definitely be smoother, but I didn't want to, like, I bought a 360 for these 4 games because, you know, I'm only using it for 4 games, so obviously I bought the cheapest system. I wasn't gonna spend extra money on an Xbox One just so I could play these.
Item.
But yeah, it definitely does seem like in battle, it's, really struggling to hold frame rate.
Item.
Which is odd, because it didn't feel that bad in Lost Odyssey. I guess when they did Lost Odyssey, they knew how to deal with the system a little better. Yeah, it's backwards compatible, but I think a lot of the... Or actually, I think that Xbox backwards compatibility is through emulation, so emulation is like actually more taxing on hardware, so it may not be that big of a difference. If you head back out on that.
Leg.
I don't know that I've found everything here yet.
Detected. Detected. Lost.
I think so. It's really strange. I wonder what it's made of. You can think about that later. Let's get moving.
Lost.
Thought maybe now that we had our shadows, since it's blue like them, that we would have been able to get that.
Nothing. Nothing. Detected. Detected. Lost. Lost. Detected.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all. Just the simple fact that you know, it's a JRPG on a Microsoft system. Like, that alone would make it much harder for most people to play. That, and on top of that, it's a fairly old game. Not only that, but there might also, even if there were other people playing it, they might be playing it under retro. Which I tend not to do anymore. I'd usually rather just put what I'm playing. I used to think retro was better for people to find you, until I actually started looking in the retro section myself every once in a while. And it's like, almost like it's a whole bunch of bot channels that are just like playing videos of like speed runs and yeah, it's basically just completely packed with channels that are just running videos of playthroughs rather than people actually playing. So I don't use retro tag anymore. Yeah. That was why that's why I stopped using retro with older games. I'd rather just put the game, you know, if someone sees me somehow, especially now that we can put our own tags. So I'm mostly, if anybody wants to see, I'm mostly hoping that someone will search under JRPG and be like, "Oh, hey, somebody's playing Blue Dragon." Oh, I didn't realize he also gets Flare Sword. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, like, if you look under the retro category, it's just so packed with, like, anything you can think of. Like old platformer runs. A lot of people doing speed runs are on retro. And then, like I said, there's just a whole bunch of channels that are just running videos of speed runs or playthroughs. A lot of like 24/7 X channels.
Nothing.
So yeah, retro is not good for discoverability anymore at all.
Nothing.
I'd like to think that the being able to add your own custom tags was probably a really good thing, but I don't know how many people have caught on to the fact that, you know, you can search for a genre of game or something on there with those.
Nothing.
That, and I also have to
Nothing.
probably think of more tags to add. Right now I've basically just got, you know, first playthrough, JRPG, and chill stream. Not sure what else to add to it. Medals? Does this have tiny medals like Dragon Quest does? I think that's on there. Yeah, I guess putting it on a second time wouldn't hurt, even if it isn't, but I thought that's on there by default, like when you set your language. There's a stink status ailment. Okay, so garlic heals you for 100, but adds stink, and then you have to use deodorant to get rid of it. Oh, is it? Alright, I guess I should probably add English in there. Like, it was usually always on there by default. I guess that's not the case anymore. Where's the inn? You?
Playable.
Playable. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go save, and that'll pretty much be where we end for today. So, got our nice little introduction, and this game does make a good first impression. Like, it really hits the ground running. Which, honestly, I think is kind of... that's kind of a pattern for Sakaguchi, now that I think about it. Because you had the whole, you know, Magitech armor with Terra in Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VII, you have the whole, like, breaking into the reactor sequence. Trying to remember how 8 started. I know 8 started with, a cutscene of Squall and Seifer fighting. Can't remember how the actual gameplay started. 9 is the whole Zidane breaking in and kidnapping the princess. 10 obviously is the Xanarkand. Lost Odyssey started with that battle that, you know, makes Kaim look like a badass, and then the whole meteor falling and everything. So yeah, I'm starting to think that's kind of a signature of Sakaguchi's stuff, is that it really grabs your attention from the very start. Let's see. I rarely use this thing so much. Forgetting where the turn off console thing is. But yeah, that's an interesting game. It starts off. Aside from the performance issue and the battle, where it definitely looks like the frame rate is running a little low. I mean, like I said, a good first impression. I'm liking it so far. So, no stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's my one day off from streaming. So, yeah, I was about to say, you have the right day, right? Yeah. And then when we come back on Monday morning, we will be back to Eiyuden Chronicle Rising and probably finishing it. So I think we'll be getting 2 finished games, 2 streams in a row. And then the game after that, once again, same thing as today. If we finish it more than halfway through the stream, I'll start the next game. Which the next game after Eiyuden Chronicle Rising is going to be That Way Madness Lies, the new Zeboid Games game. And then Tuesday morning we'll be back to this. And however long this takes, the game that we have after this is Soul Hackers 2. And once I play Soul Hackers 2, the Redemption will be up to pick what's after that. But yeah, so we've finished Wild Arms 5. Really enjoyed it. Like I said, I already gave my little 4 and 5 comparison to it. I think 5 was a better game all around. But yeah, I do think that I like some of the boss battles in 4 better because of the fact that they were more puzzly and not just, bashing away at a massive hit points and, positioning and trying to do things to get the most damage out. And the story, which like I said, it kind of jumped back and forth between being cringy and being dark. I think I got more invested in the characters and they hit me more emotionally in 4. But not to say that 5 was bad at all. I really liked the characters and everything. I think just 4 got me a little bit more invested in them. And I think that's because in 4, you only had the 4 characters and you used all 4 in battle. So they were you were essentially just dealing with that party of characters for the whole game, whereas in 5 you did have, it was basically mostly about Dean, Rebecca, and Avril, and then the other ones just kind of chimed in or had their little spotlights as it went. But it was mostly about those 3, whereas in 4, it was all about those 4 characters, and it was always about all 4 of those characters in every situation. So I think that gets you a little more connected to them. But anyway, I guess let me go ahead and give callouts, and then I will end. So Seimato, Ragna, Renji, Wabon, Lost, Thurin, Gamer, Ludlow, Omegatoisk, Quetzalcoatl, Conman. Nah, that's as far back as the messages go. Nami, I know Nami came by too. Remember if Irby did? I think Irby did. If I missed anybody, sorry, but only I don't have a full history for the stream. It only goes back to like about 45 minutes after I started. But anyway, thank you all for coming in and chatting with me while I play. Oh, that's right, Elect rated me. So Electrolysis as well. Thank you, Electrolysis, Omegatoisk, Thurin Fusami, and Gamer Got a Game for the raids. We got 4 raids today. At least for me, that's quite a bit. And of course, thank you to anybody else who may have been lurking and watching. It's always appreciated. Said once again, no stream tomorrow. Monday morning we'll be back with Aiden Chronicle Rising, probably finishing it. And Tuesday we'll be continuing with Blue Dragon that we started today. So, yeah, both times, 2 a.m. Central Time. Check schedule below what time that is in your area. And as for right now, let me see if I can find someone to Let's go there. Let's go ahead and raid Margiu. And it looks like he's playing Breath of Fire 3. So, as per usual, let's go ahead and jump in, say hi. Hope to see you all next time, and until then.
Bye-bye, everybody!